Hello everybody, hello to the members of Bridges of Light International. Welcome tonight for this EFT video for overcoming stress with EFT. Now just I like to wait for some that join us tonight and see if we can together overcoming the stress. Hello Mariella, nice to see you. Good evening to you as well. Mariella is one of the followers of this series of video about EFT that we started maybe 2 months ago, don't remember exactly. So tonight is something that maybe is closer to you than others in the past, is about stress. So with the word of stress, actually we can put under this umbrella of stress a lot of feelings, right? Yes. Okay, Silvia, hello, good evening, good night. It depends on the city, the place in the world that you are. Here we are in Italy, so it's 7 p.m. Italy time. So I'm saying just a couple of minutes to welcome people that will join us. Really thank to you, Mariella, as well, and thank to everybody that in this period of time, because it's a period of time where people, of course, are on holidays or anyway wants to go out, to meet friends, especially after a very, very difficult time. So I need to thank you for being with us, and this is one of the reasons I ask to meet you at 7 p.m. and not 6 p.m. because it's let's say a little bit better than 6 p.m. Good evening, Sandra. Okay, Silvia lives in Rome, so perfect. I live in Cagliari at the moment, but I maybe in the beginning of our series of video I said that I've been living in London for 13 years and I really miss that beautiful city. At the moment I live in Sardinia, but it's a beautiful place for holidays. It's fantastic, the weather is absolutely gorgeous and the place is sun, sea, everything is wonderful. And I say but it's not a but, of course, because you know, every place is beautiful, but it depends on our heart. Okay, my heart is in London anyway. I think that forever will be in London. Okay, so let's start because I can see that we are a bunch of people. So as you know, I hope that most of you remember the yes, Silvia, beautiful. Sardinia is beautiful. Sardinia is beautiful. It's a magic place. Very, very nice. So let's see. Maybe we talk another time. Okay. I see, Mariella. Okay. You see, okay, so nice, lovely, Mariella. Thank you for being here. So even more. Okay, so let's start and let's say very briefly about EFT for people that weren't with us last time. I can see now some other comments. I'm also one of them. Okay, well, okay. Also, I'm very honored that the moderators are here to listen to me. I find it very, very wonderful anyway. So just to remind you about EFT. EFT is for emotional freedom technique. So we are talking about be free of emotions that are that we feel are heavy for us, that don't allow us to live our life in a joyful way. So EFT is connected, is a mixture, let's say, between the talk therapy and the Chinese old medicine about the meridian inside our body, so the energetic meridian inside our body, and is also called acupuncture without needles. So just to remind you very, very, very briefly, because I don't know how many people were present at the first video, because in the first video I explained exactly what I was going to talk about. Fantastic, Mariella, thank you very much, thank you very much. I love this technique because it's a very, very let's say, first of all, is pretty quick to sort problems out, and also is a very, very helpful to go deeper inside ourselves and try to really heal even the old wounds that we have collected in our lives. Okay, so today, the subject of today, so I need your collaboration, absolutely. So today we are going to talk about stress. As said, under this umbrella of this word stress, we can put a lot of things. So I like to ask you, so we can tap all together, okay? Some of you or all of you, what is stress for you? Or better, when do you feel the stress, okay? Oh, at the moment, are you stressed about something? So I'm going to wait for you to write down your comments, and then from them we can start and see how we can manage all together this evening. I also remind you that it's very important, the borrow benefits, okay? The so-called borrow benefits. It means that even though we are not stressed in this period of time, because it's the topics of tonight, even though we are not stressed, but we have some other issues at the moment, if we tap all together, we will feel much better, even though it's not about stress. Okay? So, let me know if at the moment some of you feel stress, and if you feel stress about what? About or overwhelmed. I don't want to suggest you something, so I want you to be free to express completely what you feel. Okay, so let's see, Cynthia. I'm stressed because I'm trying to. Oh, okay, but COVID has been stopping all banking procedures. Okay, this COVID. You know what? I even don't pronounce the word. Not at all. I say the virus or the difficult situation we are facing, but I think that even say that word is like, you know, because of course I deeply believe in the law of attraction because of what I do, and so of course I believe in it. So even though I just pronounce that word, I don't. I prefer to not do that. Okay, so okay, we have a good thing, so we can Okay, Silvia, where do you feel this stress about your impossibility of selling your house? Because it looks like it's not about you, but it's about something external and you cannot control at all the situation. Let's see, Mariella. Responsibilities, okay, when you put the attention on something, you make it real. Exactly. So Silvia, first of all, I ask you, where do you feel this stress in your body? If it has got a color, if it has got a shape, please let me know. Mariella, okay, something more specific, okay, because as for sure you remember, when we tap, we need something very specific. Sylvia has shared with us something specific that we can work out. If we stay in something general, EFT doesn't work in a proper way. Okay, especially in my lower back. Okay, can I ask you then if you feel any pain in your lower back? So we can start with Silvia and see what happens, okay? Maybe someone else can say something about stress. So even Mariella, if you want to add something, but you need to be more specific. For example, I'm very stressed at the moment because I'd like to go on holiday and I cannot because of the virus. Let's say, just an example. Okay, so I feel stressed in my abdomen, parts of my body, and also, yes, but okay. So you feel stressed. So about what? There is something that is happening at the moment, something specific. Let's try to be more specific. Okay. Pain. I also have a problem with my left arm. Okay. Okay, even, okay. Oh, okay. So left arm. Okay, let's start because we have something, right? So let's start with the example of Sylvia, and I will start. So I remind you to repeat exactly after me what I'm saying. But if you wanted to add something. In the while I'm saying those sentences, please be free to add anything you like. So let's start then. A very deep breath, first of all. Glass of water with you, please don't forget it. And also nothing crossed. No legs, no feet, and the feet, please, grounded on the floor or where you are. Okay, so let's start. Even though I feel really stressed because I cannot sell my house and it doesn't depend on me, I love and accept myself anyway, even though I feel stressed because I want to sell my house, but at the moment it's impossible. I love and accept myself anyway, even though I want absolutely to sell my house, but I cannot. It doesn't depend on me. I love and accept myself anyway. This stress about not selling my house, this stress, I don't have any control on it. I feel it in my lower back. I feel it on my left arm. I feel like a burden. I cannot imagine what will happen in the future. I cannot stand this situation. It has nothing to do with me. I cannot control, and it makes me absolutely foolish. I cannot control anything about my house. I want to sell my house, but I cannot. This stress about not be free to sell my house. I feel I'm completely lack of my freedom. Okay, a deep breath. Okay, so in the enthusiasm of starting, I've forgotten completely one of the most important things. So the intensity of the stress that you feel about this thing, from 0 to 8, how much is the intensity? 0, nothing at all. Sorry, no stress at all. 10, very stressed. So unfortunately I didn't ask you before starting, so please forgive me. I ask you now, okay? And maybe you can compare how do you feel now. For example, I've done something for Silvia about, and also I ask you if you feel that intensity of stress is lower or not. Okay, Silvia, I would say 8. Okay, 8. Mariella, 8 as well. Mariella, sorry if I push you a little bit, but you said I get angry with someone and I feel the pain immediately. So I'm guessing that you are at the moment angry with someone, but for what? We don't know. But anyway, let's see, okay? So both Silvia and Mariella, you got 8 of intensity. So I'm going to ask Silvia if is still if you feel in the lower back and your left arm, and if the words I've said was okay for you. Of course, you are completely free to change, because the most important thing is you need to feel exactly where you are. I'm just helping you to get out of the stress, get the stress out, okay? Sorry, and I'm just a helper, okay? But actually you need to feel exactly what you feel inside yourself, in your mind, yourself, everything you want to say. You have to do that, okay? So before I'm going to do the second round, I'd like, okay, to say the words were perfectly adequate. Perfect, okay, fantastic. So of course, because I don't know you, okay, so I'm going to feel it. So now I go to do a second round with you, okay? Mariella, troubles in couple relationship, in family relationship, okay. So now I'm going to put together your two type of stress, okay? So I will be mixing, okay, the two problems, but please, you feel free on your own to say what is important to you, okay? So let's go with that. So another deep breath, please. Okay, it's very, very good that you put your hand on your chest. Okay, very important. Okay, now I will start with both of you, okay? So I will use both. So we are 8, the intensity of you both are 8, okay? So Silvia in the lower back and also on the left arm, and Mariella, I'm in the stomach, on the stomach. Look, if I remember well, you felt it in the stomach, okay? So even though I feel stress every time I need to face to my family and my partner, I love and accept myself anyway, even though I wanted so much to sell my house and I cannot because of something outside me, and I feel hopeless. I love and accept myself anyway, even though anytime I get angry with someone very close to me, I feel stressed and anxious. I love and accept myself anyway. I cannot sell my house. I feel completely stuck. I hate to feel stuck. I love actions, and if I desire something, I want to act. I feel completely stuck. I cannot stand the fact that I feel anxious all the time I'm getting angry with a member of family. I get anxious every time I get angry. This is stress on my lower back. This is stress on my stomach. I even cannot feel free to move my left arm. This is stress. This is stress on my lower back. This stress on my left arm. This is stress on my stomach. This anxiety on my stomach. It looks like I cannot escape. This is a situation that feels me stuck. This situation feels me stuck. Okay, a deep breath, and please put your hand on your chest and remember, just tap on this part of the hand. So, of course, I put together your 2 facts of stress, but I hope that you feel exactly what is important for you, and you got it. Okay, so now the first thing that I ask you is still the intensity number 8. Is still in those part of the bodies, the body that you just mentioned. Okay, let's see. I'm waiting for your, and something has changed. For example, some new thought, some memories came out, something that anything that came pop up in your mind just like that, because it's pretty usual. And also how you feel now in your body. Okay, so I'm going to wait for you for your comments. Okay, I feel it has gone down to 4. Oh wow, Silvia, fantastic, very good. Okay, it could be interesting to understand what is behind the scene. So what is behind, this stress about selling this house? What does it mean for you selling this house? I feel more released, more connected. Okay, this is very important because maybe, the universe does things that we don't understand. Maybe it's much better that you don't sell now. Who knows? Anyway, every time you have the abilities to make me feel well, really. Okay, it's not me, okay? It's the technique. That's why I really suggest you, please use it, because it is so helpful and help you to understand much better a lot of other things that are, underneath, because of this stress about the house and about the fact that, for example, Sylvia is feeling completely unable to decide for herself and for her life. It means something else. For example, I see. That's why, that's why this is very important what you are saying. So the stress actually is because you are becoming anxious, you are becoming preoccupied about your life, about your surviving. So it's something that's even more, specific and more intense. You see, very important. So this is something that is extremely important. Okay, let's see, Mariella. Now I don't feel stressed. Exactly, because this one is not so surprising me at all. Why? Because the very first thing that the EFT does is clean, the surface. The stress that we feel is a stress about selling the house, or okay, this person get me angry, but there is something underneath. And for example, we have a scene with about Sylvia, and for example about Mariella, that she mentions something about family, relationships, couple and everything. Maybe there is something again underneath where she doesn't feel accepted. Maybe she doesn't feel acknowledged. She doesn't feel completely safe. There is something underneath. That's why. So the first things EFT does is just clean the surface, but we need to carry on in the specific to go further, to go deeper, and to understand what is going on exactly in our life. And for sure, it's something that is connected with let's say, action or experiences done or in the past. Okay? When I tap on me, I feel relaxed soon. Exactly, because the tapping, don't forget, is acupuncture without needles. So we are tapping, okay, in specific part of our body. There are the ending of our meridian. Remember, we said that the meridian inside our this energy, okay, this energy rivers, let's say, inside ourselves. If we feel some negative emotions, what happens? It's like, stroking, okay? So it's breaking the flow, okay? So that's why you feel immediately better, because you are tapping exactly, okay, in some part of the body where the meridian finish. Okay, this is Sylvia. Cell, I will have to go and live with my mother, with whom I do not have. Oh, let's say, Sylvia, there are a lot of stuff here. So that's why you feel completely like in prison. That's why you feel so stressed. Actually, maybe if you weren't out of job, who knows, maybe you wouldn't sell your house. So it's completely like a feeling like, exactly like in a cage where you feel exactly in prison, because maybe you are going to do something that you don't want to do. So this is say more specific. Let's do another round, okay? Because it's pretty important what is going on now, what is coming up now, okay? So let's do a deep breath. So the stress, like the emotion, of course, is going down, but as we can see, there is something underneath, okay, behind. Like remember the onion with the layers? Yeah, it's not tricky, but it's difficult to face, because there are a lot of things all together, so okay, let's do that. Okay, so even though I'm forced to sell my house, and I really don't know what will happen in my life, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel stuck, like in cage, and not completely, and I feel completely lack of power, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel like I don't have any escape in this situation, I love and accept myself anyway. I feel really stressed. I feel I don't have any escape from this situation. I don't know how everything will go. Actually, I have fear about that. I feel fearful. I feel fearful. I don't like to not be in control of my life. I feel really stressed because of it. I feel that I'm doing something that I'm not sure I want to do. I feel anxious all the time. I get angry with someone close to me. I feel I don't have control of my life. I feel like on a boat without knowing where I need to go. I don't feel I'm in control of my life. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive, and I cannot accept this situation. I cannot accept this situation. Okay, put this hand on your chest, and again this one. Okay, as you can see, I tried to put together everything. Okay, so I'd like to see your comments. Where you are now, how do you feel, the intensity, if something has changed, if your pains in your bodies are changed as well. Let me see, okay, so I can see some comments about that. But I suggest you to carry on your own, because I think can be very, very useful, even to get lower, okay, with your stress. Oh, lovely. Okay, great. Really perfect. Okay, so let me, where you are now in the meaning of intensity of pain. So I will wait for your comments. Okay, let's see. Any books? Well, yes, there are some books. I would suggest the Carl Dawson books. There are also a lot of okay, no pain at the moment. Fantastic. I was pretty sure, because I know works like that, but you need to carry on. Okay, so there are some books. I suggest you Carl Dawson books, so you can just type Carl Dawson. This is my teacher, fantastic teacher, so I love him as a wonderful. So I would suggest the one. Also, let me see. Your technique of tapping gives great results. Yes, of course. Okay, tapping gives great results. Okay, and of course I love it, so I do with love, and because I do this with love, the results are great. So Carl Dawson, maybe I can write down under the. Also, if you like, you can message me on Messenger in Facebook. You can find me. Great. I'm very, very glad. Okay, let's see, Sylvia, what is yes, okay, Sylvia, now actually you need to write down for example, where you are now at the moment. I can say exactly the same for Mariella as well. So you have done this tonight with me. Okay, now when we finish this video, you write down how do you feel, which emotions do you have, in which part of the body, and you can work only for the pain. So you can say, even though I have this terrible pain on my lower back, I love myself, I love and accept myself anyway. So the sentences are exactly the same, but now, okay, maybe we can do like that. We have another video next week, I think on the 29th, I don't remember exactly. Maybe we can do like that. Instead of doing a topic, I can give you, let's say, a little work seminar about this. So I can tell you exactly what you need to say, and how you use it. Okay, so I can give you some tips, and you can use it for when you do the EFT. Okay, all my senses and my electric circuits up. Oh, lovely, Mariella, fantastic, very good. Okay, maybe if you agree with that, you can write to me in Messenger. Okay. Exactly, you say, okay, I can do that next time. Instead of the topic that I've decided, I can change, because anyway, I can follow what people desire, no? They wish more. So I can do just a little lesson, let's say, okay? Like a little class about that. Okay, great. So you agree with that. So and then we can see exactly how you need to work. Of course, Carl Dawson books, Peter Stapleton books. She's a fantastic practitioner from Australia, and of course the founder, Eric Gregg, okay? But if you, I thought it's in the movie here, okay, yes, of course, I'm doing the traditional one, because I prefer, so there are a lot of others practitioners that they use in a different way. I do the Cardoson one because for me, I like to do in a traditional way, okay? So if you like, you can message me in Messenger, no problem at all. So I can give you some books to read. And next time we meet, we do let's say a short class, okay? So thank you, Mariella, and thank you for being with me tonight. I know it's a summertime and people want to go out, but this video will remain, so you can have a look again. And I think it's very important because it's very useful that there is someone like a practitioner that show you exactly how do it. Thank you so much to you, and I see you soon next time. So yes, we do a little class about that, okay? Thank you, and be free to write to me, and also to write down under the video. Bye bye.